Aha, what's going on? All right, we got sound. Got sound. What's up, Gizmo? Mike. Love talking with my Aussies. It is a nice shirt. TKs do it better. It's a true story. What's up, Frank? Yeah, we're back in the old familiar surroundings now. So, what's going on, Darth? What's up, Andy? We got we got a bunch of crap to go over tonight. It's some of it's well, some of it's funny. Some of it's just good news altogether. So get some more people up in here. See, we got 11 in here so far. So, well, damn. Yep, got some interesting news. Yep, sure do. Let me adjust this one over here. Try and get a little bit more light on the background back there. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to go over tonight. It's pretty cool, actually. No, I'm not going to talk about that Ryan Johnson tweet. That guy's a moron. I mean, really, that guy has so many issues. It's not even funny. There's Bonnie. Yeah, we got some cool stuff to go over tonight. Me and Bonnie's been working our butt off. So yeah, we got some cool stuff to go over tonight. The first thing that we're going to end up going over is, well, let me see where I want to start. All right, so let's just start it. Let's just start it this way. Dave Filoni's been moved. This is a good thing. This is actually a good thing. It's actually not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing. He's been given more responsibility and more creative control already. So, and I don't just mean creative control over storylines, but creative control over movies. Which ones get done and which ones don't. The way they have it now, they have what's going on, Ziggy. The way they have it now is people just pick shit out of random. And of course, Kathleen doesn't know anything. So she just says, "Oh yeah, let's go with that. Oh yeah, let's go with that. Oh yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, that sounds good." Okay, that's not how you need to do this. You're gonna see Johnson's trilogy just go away quietly. They can't really announce that one of the huge projects that they've already given the go ahead to is being shit canned. The same way they can't announce that Kathleen Kennedy is shit canned, because they're in the middle of this $72 billion merger with Fox. And the way they had to come up with a lot of this money was by raising stock prices. So if they start releasing all this news that I've been releasing, which is why they've had so many freaking meetings on this shit, because, nobody's supposed to know about this. And if people find out about it, it could slow the merger down, because Disney obviously can't come up with enough money. Yeah, my chat keeps going in and out like normal. So, yeah, everything's pretty good over here. I actually went back to the old room. So, yeah, exactly. It's going to be in development. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, in development. Yeah, you can pretty much just hang that whole Johnson trilogy up. Now, Obi-Wan and the Boba Fett movie are being rearranged. We already know that Obi-Wan's going to get made. Now, the Boba Fett movie is basically going to be like a straight to DVD type deal, which, of course, they'll stream on their live service. But I mean, it's pretty much going to be a straight to DVD deal. It's not going to be a big blockbuster movie. I know they had announced that Obi-Wan was actually going to be coming out in 2020, but that's changed. It's not going to be coming out in 2020. What will be coming out in 2020 is the D&D trilogy. They've moved Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan movie will be in the fall of 2019, which is good. Right, but see, Frank, the thing with if they announce that it's been canceled, seeing as how he just received the Saturn Award for Best Screenplay by the rest of the SJWs that vote for that shit. It's, hey, by the way, he just got a Saturn Award, and he's a fired ass. D&D is just we just call it D&D because the creators of Game of Thrones, both of them's first name is D, so we just call it the D&D trilogy instead of what is it, D Weiss, and then so we just call it D&D just to keep it short. My chat goes away all the time, so I don't know why. Well, I would imagine everybody would be wanting to know where the hell Obi-Wan is, especially Vader. I mean, you would think that Vader would want some kind of vengeance against him, but obviously he can't find him because he doesn't find him until episode 4. So Obi-Wan can't really do anything. My phone's just going off like crazy in the damn other room in there. So much has been on fire today. I've been fighting back and forth with these guys on freaking physics all day long, and they just don't seem to get it. I even gave them the math and that mathematical equation to figure it out, and they still, well, it's not going to be a feature film. It's going to be it's going to be on their streaming service as well, which is fine. I have no problem with that. I would much rather watch the Obi-Wan movie in the house as I would go to the movie theater for it. I saw where baby boy pansexual Kasdan has been hired to come in. I don't know if that's true or not. I've heard a bunch of rumors here lately, coming from a bunch of different people, but they're not coming from the one that I hear from. And I mean, he's got a pretty big say in what goes on. So, there's now 3 candidates, 3 for the Lucasfilm president job, which is good. I do know all 3. So any of the 3 would be fine. The second thing that we really need to discuss is all this damn, man, we're getting overrun, and I do mean overrun. He didn't apologize to anybody. Rian Johnson didn't apologize to nobody. He didn't. That man is so fucked up in the head that he actually thinks that is what Star Wars is all about. It wasn't an apology. It really wasn't. But I'm absolutely positive that he started out trying to apologize and just can't do it. I mean, just can't do it. You know, if I screw something up and it's my fault, I mean, I own that shit. I mean, isn't that what I'm supposed to do? That's what every man should do, and you know, and that's what every person should do. And if you screw something up this bad, especially this bad, oh my god, I mean, I own all my mistakes. So yeah, that's right. He said he's sorry we didn't agree with him and didn't agree with his vision, because what's going on, hologram? Because man, he just his vision is so screwed up. He's got daddy issues and all this other stuff. And he actually took offense to Luke because of his daddy issues. That's insane. I mean, that's insane. If you have to make a movie and then you have to explain it to people, that's not a good movie. If you have to explain it to people. And then when your explanation is, I didn't have a good relationship with my father, so I can understand the whole. You can't understand shit. Exactly. He's got daddy issues. I mean, big time. But I mean, this is what you get, though. I mean, this is exactly what you get. You get. He's in the middle. He's in the middle of Hollyweird, which we all know is not like every other portion of California, but they act like they are California. And they all have this same bullshit mentality, and the sad thing is they actually believe their own bullshit. Oh yeah, well, this is part of the reason that, you know, this is part of the reason that everything happened, though, because he just he's so fucked up in the head. But Hollywood has got its own mentality, and it is an extreme left side view of everything. And this is why he has to explain it to everybody, because for everybody out there that has some kind of rationale, no matter if you're a liberal or if you're a Republican, it makes no difference. They all have rationale, but when you get way the fuck over there where he is, man, if I woke up one morning and I was Rian Johnson, what would I do? I would go to Kathleen Kennedy and I would say, you know what? Let's remake episode 8. I'll pay for it. That's what I'd do. I'll pay for it. I'll find a way to pay for it. And then I'll hire a good screenwriter, and we'll remake that movie into something. But as it is now, I mean, it is what it is. There's nothing we can do about it. There's no way it's going to get remade. JJ is not going to retcon it. And Kathleen Kennedy is perfectly fine with sticking the fall of episode 9 directly on JJ Abrams' shoulders. So she can just say, see, it wasn't me. But it is. It is you. And it is JJ. And it is Ryan. You know, you went through, I don't know how many times they fired writers and directors just for creative differences. I mean, I can't even count the amount, because I mean, hell, half the ones you haven't even heard. You haven't even heard of, because they've never been announced as being a writer or a creator for this or that. They went through 3 writers for the Obi-Wan stuff, and it's not even got off the ground. And they went through three writers, and which is why I'm glad that Dave Filoni is going to have more responsibility at Lucasfilm. He's already aware of it. He's already been told. There weren't cheers or anything else at Lucasfilm from the majority of the creative team, but some of the creative team did stand up and clap. I thought that was a pretty cool way to end the email because, I mean, I'm not saying, you know, I'm the biggest Dave Filoni fan out there, but when it comes to Star Wars, he knows his shit. So why not put the best man for the job in there? Dave Filoni is not in Kennedy's camp. The ones that did not like it were the ones that are in Kennedy's camp. The ones that did like it are the ones, the true Star Wars fans, the ones that have been doing this practically their whole life or half of their life. I mean, this is all they've done. So, you know, it's a good thing that they're doing this today. They're giving him more responsibility, which is great. I still can't name. Now there's three. Like I said, there's three now. Favreau is now. Here's the deal. Now, Kathleen Kennedy has never had any control over Jon Favreau's series at all. Favreau is in charge of that 100%. So the good thing is Kathleen didn't have a damn thing to do with Favreau stuff, and you know, he doesn't have to submit a script or anything else to her. Favreau's not going anywhere. His live action series is good to go and ready to go. So they are pretty close to ready to getting going. So which they're going to have to if they're going to make enough to start with the series on time. But I mean, he already has half the season of scripts already written, which is great. But I mean, that's only part of it. That's only part of the production aspect of it. You still have to find actors, cast, wardrobe, sets. You still have to do everything. I don't know. Now Favreau doing the TV stuff, I'm great. I'm fine with that. Why he's not doing the films, I don't know. No, no. There's still nothing from LucasArts on that. And I know EA is screwed up, and you know he really doesn't deal with any of that. But he said he is going to. He said he's going to look and see what he can find out. So, he really doesn't handle any of that stuff there. It's it's in a completely different location altogether from where he's at. But he wasn't even aware of what of the EA situation. Period. And I mean, he came back and said, "No shit." And I said, "Yeah, no shit." I said, man, it's not just where you are. It is everything inside the entire company. So I don't know. We got the same signal we had every other night. So let's hope it stays up. Favreau is great. What's going on, JP? Yeah, Favreau's great, man. I'm looking forward to what he's going to come out with. And that was, like I said, it has nothing to do with Kennedy. So it has absolutely nothing to do with her. And never has and never will. He was given full creative control over it and said, "Here, go with it." So now the other news that we need to discuss, which is actually good news, and Bonnie and I have been working on it just like I said we would. Yeah, mine's still good. I mean, we still everything's still showing good over here.